and I can tell my fans this now, like the reason for that, and I'm sorry you guys, but like I want y'all to remember why y'all love me. You know what I'm saying? This music and why I create and the songs that we do and the videos, the magic that I'm trying to bring that back. I feel like if I talk about what I ate this morning or hey, I'm driving in this car, it's not gonna be, it's not cohesive. It's not gonna be healthy. So the music that I create is the food that I want to, surplus the world with.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be back in this man Grace's. Chris Brown, welcome back to the neighborhood. Can I say welcome back to the neighborhood? Because right now we over here at you know what it is, my neighborhood, man. Well, welcome back to the neighborhood, bro. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Breezy, the new album.
Yeah.
This is studio album number 10.
This is 10. Yeah, 10.
Hey man, why out of 10 albums we finally get an album called Breezy? It seemed like that would have been low-hanging fruit already, right?
Kind of, but I feel like the transition of me as an artist through the years, it went from Chris Brown. You see the first album, like me being kind of new to it. So the Breezy is like the alter ego, but it's not away from Chris Brown,
right.
But it's the mature side. It's the older side. It's the cool side.
Hey man, and when you say maturity, bro, the mature side,
yeah.
Chris, we've seen you grew up in our faces. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you'll see someone like, I couldn't grow up in public. When I was younger, we had a chance to crash the car quite a bit because we didn't have the social medias and the things of that nature, you know. But you've grown up, man, and do you feel like where Chris Brown is at right now that there's been a lot of growth?
With me,
yeah,
I'm still a kid at heart.
Right.
I'm not as much of a knucklehead as I used to be, but yeah. I think my kids kind of halted a lot of that for me.
Yeah, how is that fatherhood, bro? It's different when you're living for somebody else. Huh?
Yeah, but it's fun. It's funny, like to see them grow, see different things that they learn and teach you. So I'm loving it. I'm having a blast.
Well,
it's hard
because
I gotta still be Breezy, but then I gotta be Chris. Like so. I think majority of the time when I'm with my kids, they only see Chris. I'm not gonna be like the fun party, you know. But it's a challenge, but it's a good journey though.
And they gotta know though, like, Pop's being famous.
I mean, I try to get in their good graces by showing them my Sesame Street episode. Like,
hey,
look at this.
That's when they probably knew you were famous. Like, oh, okay, now.
Yeah, so when we do shows and stuff now, they like, especially my oldest, she knows. She's just like, all right, cool. Can I bring my friends to the concert? What?
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
What's those conversations like?
Man, she's like my mom. She gets me in line all the time.
It's like talking to just people. It's crazy that you have these conversations with your kids, man. And they really holding conversations.
Oh yeah, they got real good questions.
Yeah, hell yeah. And is she on social media?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
We try to let her have her freedom, but we still gotta be parental guides. You know?
Man. Hey man, now talking about the album Breezy. You had a chance to show me a video, and I was just telling the neighborhood here, man, I was like, whoever been out, and there's no disrespect to anybody else.
Yeah.
Hopefully they did what they had to do, because it's over now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just saw that one, and we're sitting down, of course, before the album get a chance to come out. But with Breezy, the album, do you get in competition with yourself? Like, do you get in your own way sometimes?
Yes, 100%. I think with this album, I definitely had to scale it down, you know, because my idea is always grandiose with a whole bunch of stuff. But my fans, I know that they haven't heard any music for like almost 2 years from me. So I wanted to still give them a healthy amount of songs. But the process was hard, like for me, because it would be me from wanting to go to the club or being like, look, this gonna hit the club. And then it's like, nah, but I really want to say some stuff with substance that people are going through and different things. So that was probably my biggest battle, just trying to balance out a great time and all that, the sorrows, the happiness, but at the same time, your anger, everything else, you know what I'm saying, trying to put it in one format.
Is that therapeutic for you, Chris?
Yeah, I think music is my therapy, is my gateway, definitely my passion, you know what I'm saying. So I don't look at it as a job when it comes to like when we go in the studio or what's the idea for a video. That's like the icing on the cake. It's like, oh, I get to do this, you feel me? So I think that's why I guess the songs that I put out or the consistency of the records stay the same, because I think the work ethic don't really kind of change with me. Do you have, with such a catalog, man, and a vast catalog, do you ever get antsy, like nervous, like, man, am I hitting the point? Every day.
Or, really?
If any artist say they don't get nervous about putting their product or whatever they have out to the masses to be judged, they're lying. You know, so I feel like with me, I have a core fan base in an audience that's almost like a family. So so I know certain requests that they'll give or they'll have, and I'll try to cater to it. Like, okay, cool. Well, it's dope. I'm doing this, so I can just do this like this. So it's a little different for me. So because I see so many different facets of life that are fans of me. Right. So, but the music, I think, kind of transcends or goes through them all. So.
But just with the music, with, you know, the choreography, the way that you do the video, the input, usually sometimes, Chris, people say, man, I got them. And they kind of take their foot off the gas a little bit. Mm-hmm. You've never taken your foot off the gas where, oh, man, I could put it out, they'll show up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, I think that's the arrogant side of artists. Like, you could be hot 2 months from now and then that shit is gone. You feel me? And so I feel like you have to. We're in a different age now to where the interactive side of being an artist is acceptable or actually wanted or needed. Right. So you have to engage with your audience so they know exactly who you are. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's the reason why they're following us. We got to show them, you know what I'm saying, the right way.
How do you know what to share though? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just goofy. Whatever's up here, if I laugh, if it's in a group chat, whatever it is, and it's funny, I might post it. But then I'm also gonna be myself too and post serious stuff that people need to be aware about, or weird stuff that I post, and then they're like, oh, there he go again, posting some alien shit. Yeah. So,
hey man, and I do want to get with you on that too, man, because I had an encounter. I think you're the only one that'll believe what really went down. For sure. Now the album Breezy, 23 tracks. 23 tracks. So to do 23 tracks for the album Breezy, how many do you have to record? And how do you let your so-called babies go? Like, how do you pick 23? First, how many do you record?
See, it's crazy in the album process, because let's say I put out an album, like the Indigo album. While I was about to put that out, I was already recording songs and doing stuff for the next one. But I be having so many songs. I think for this actual project, I had almost 250 songs. You know, and I was like, yeah, we got to scale it down and figure out what we're gonna do.
Because the last time, the one album, we were, 45 in?
Yeah.
I just finished listening to that on the way here. Yeah.
So you been playing since the last time I seen you.
Hell yeah. So you got 23 on this one. And what's the